Okay, let's talk now. We're going to get to my good old Cancer, darling. How you doing, Cancer? Are y'all doing well? I hope you're doing well. Shake your hand, tell you'll get it. You hope you're doing well. Now let's talk, okay? Now let's see. What's going down here for my good old Cancer spirit? Let's talk about this Cancer situation, allegedly. Now, Cancer, what's going down this week with you? There could be cross watching, somebody watching, and there's a message to you, and there's what's going down this week that we need to be careful about. What we need to know versus what we gotta know. You know how you can only know so much, then you gotta keep going. Archangel Michael, protect me as I do this, and Archangel Metra, and also Black Magic is returned back to see any kind. Whatever they wanted for me is to go a million times worse back to them. It is done. Our spell workers return. What's going on? And alchemize this into great to the rest, the evilness into love and kindness in the world, and more peace and truthfulness. Okay, let's see. Somebody here talks to spirits. Miss Ida. So somebody has a close relationship. You know, they can talk to the dead. You know, the dead loves Miss Ida. You know, somebody has this aunt has a good relationship, you know, like with ancestors from the past. Can ask her that, okay, and actually this is a grandma. Someone that brings, your grandma is here with you, that you're communicating with. So your grandma, man, your grandma's on fire. Your grandma teaming up and making these people together. Something about your aunt Caroline. See, they want to come to Big Mama. Somebody's their Aunt Caroline. Somebody could have been your aunt. Somebody wants this son of basket wants to come and offer you some, you know, some gifts or something to you. Someone wants to come and they think, you know, come and offer you something because they know somebody this person talks to. They have a close relationship with the people of the past. So what's this son of basket wants to come and talk to you about, allegedly? Cancer, you a cross watcher. Okay, someone here, the son of coins, someone that says they got gifts, you know, like skills with the horoscopes and spiritual realm. They want to come and say they're gifted like you. Okay, so but actually this person is coming to study you. They're just doing it sneakily like. It's some grandchildren here. And something about they was like these grandchildren wants to come to you because they got the big house coming. So they want to come and tell you some news about some grandchildren or something you're going to hear to get the big house because they were doing, what was the grandchildren going to the big house for what? So someone here was coming to tell you about some grandchildren going to the big house. What's the grandchildren going to the big house for? Oh, because they were doing all that moon magic in the family. Okay, because they was in the family and they was doing moon rituals on you. And so they want to come and talk to you about, okay. So they're telling you how the family members was all teaming up around the moon and they were doing all these spell work to you, these rituals. Oh, y'all what was this family was all teaming up? Yeah, they wanted to be part of your garden. You know, they wanted to get in your garden, what you were building. So they went that far and they wanted you to juggle that. See, then that's the truth. Somebody wanted you to juggle what's entitled to you. They didn't want you to get it. In other words, the family was like what you're trying to plant by yourself, they were trying to put an end to it. Some family members. What kind of family members is this allegedly? This is kind of like your grandkid are going to jail and stuff because they don't want to believe that their grandma, their aunts, has this personal relationship and they're gifted. They don't want to believe that. They didn't want to believe that. They thought she was all in your crockett mind and mine. So the grandchildren are going to jail because around the moon cycle they were doing rituals on you and they was trying to end you. Okay, the best way they could. Put it simple as that. And they was trying to end, but we gave you great strength. The ancestors gave you strength to deal with it because the ancestors know you didn't deserve that treatment, what they were doing. They just thought, you know, the evil forces can only come to you if they can possess you, and some of them sold their soul. You know how that goes. What else is going on here lately? Some of them sold their soul, and they all plotted, and now there's some jail time coming, okay? Uncle, we have somebody named Kamel, something about Kamel. Somebody come out, someone's involved. Odessa. Something about Odessa come in. I don't know what that is. You know what's going on. Something sensible. Sensitivity. Archangel Hamiel. Archangel Hanel. You are extra sensitive to energies and emotions right now. So honor yourself and your feelings, because you can get real sensitive about this, because this might hurt you. That they all coupled up with you and hurt. It can hurt you. You probably have a good week this week though, but maybe not. I hope no, but basics to saying this: if you're feeling down, go to crystal store. Go get you some crystals and some stuff, because sometimes you need extra, because people are playing on your emotions and you feel that energy real tough this week. So you might need to go refresh, because these people got bad karma, and you're just gonna you're feeling what they're going through. But don't give up on your dreams. That still seems a very long way. But the planet, in this case, that there is a breakthrough coming your way. But first, we had to go through all this rotten stuff first. So, be crystal clear on your intentions. Somebody, Archangel Michael's here helping you be clear about what you desire and focus upon what you're unaware of. Be focused on what you desire. Okay, so you need to watch out, because I'm not going to say anything about it. I'm just going to flash that, and if you can't read it, then you need to watch out. They want you to watch out, because that's what they're doing. Okay, someone named Tiffany in the past. This is the message to you. Something about there's no union coming, or something about no union. What's going on here? Something about somebody loved red. Something about somebody may have lived on the east side in the past. Something about black magic. Watch out, because they was doing black magic and stuff. They says when you were born, there was another dropped off at a church or something, and they sacrificed one for fame and fortune, and and someone was an offering, and someone, you probably alleged, someone trying to mess with my crown. Try to return this back to Central. Block this. It is blocked. Archangel Michael, get this person out of here. So someone basically don't want you to know that you were sacrificed, and there was more than one of you, okay, that were born, allegedly. Now this allegedly, boy, every dirty laundry, you're going to find out some hard things this week that might tear your heart, but you're just sensitive to these people emotions of the bad things that they did, And basically they said, I wanted you gone. Allegedly, there was somebody wanted you out of here. This was somebody's karmic lover that wanted somebody gone, allegedly. But they can't handle your absence, but because you cut the cord of the whole situation. So you go ahead and shine out loud, just period. Go ahead and shine and do what you're going to do. Someone gets triggered every time they see you, but they don't need to be watching you. Wherever this person from the past, they got triggered about everything. Somebody says, the devil cord, why did you do that to that dog's behind? But God's looking at you. God saw that you were what you did to that dog. And God said, it's karma coming. God saw what you did to that dog. Yeah, decisions need to be made, but God saw you. Somebody could be a Taurus in the past, allegedly. They say God saw what you did to that dog's behind. Allegedly, you had Taurus in your chart. Someone was cruel. A man who doesn't spend time with his family can never be a real man. A person that doesn't spend time with their family, that's true. You need to pay attention to your children, because, lack of guidance can cause problems. So somebody here could be found decomposed. Someone named James, allegedly. Something about they can be found decomposed, allegedly. Something about that. But somebody said they're a liar. They lied or something. And grow up. Just period. This person needed to grow up. If someone is embarrassed because they lied right to your face, okay? Allegedly. Like, share, and subscribe.